Hello, everyone, and welcome back to yet another political episode. So, we are here back on election day. It's August, not August, September 6th, 2023, and voters in Utah's second congressional district were given an election, all right? How did in this election was a very interesting election 2023 Utah's second congressional district special election. How did this election even break out? uh First off, it was because of Chris Stewart's resignation from office on September 15th due to his wife's ongoing health issues. uh The Utah governor, Spencer Cox, declared a special election would be held here and this resulted to the special election. We have seen the nomination of our two candidates here. We have Celeste Malloy and Kathleen Reeby. All right, so Celeste Malloy and Reeby. And the thing about this district is the second congressional district is a pretty safe Republican district. However, liberals kind of had a chance to oust the Republican Party, the conservatives, in this by kind of sending in Becky Edwards, who actually is, I believe, she is a liberal, who endorsed Biden in 2020, and also supported a lot of pro-choice ballot measures. And when it comes to that, so that is that more left wing on the spectrum when it comes to this. But and this race was pretty close too. You'll see. Let's see. I don't think Edwards got any endorsements here. But in the end, it was Malloy who ended up winning, defeating Edwards by a respectively 3-point margin, despite being in a pretty conservative congressional district. Edwards did surprisingly well in this election, 35%. Now, if you add Bruce Hogue into the Malloy category, or if like Bruce Hogue kind of dropped out of this race, respectively, Malloy would have won by 60% when it comes to that. That's because there was a conservative split ticket on the Republican primary. But what about the Democratic primary? No, the conservative Republican primary was pretty interesting because we got a RINO in there, and the RINO fell short. However, let's see. The Democrat primary saw Kathleen Reeb getting nominated. It looks like she was going to get nominated anyway, as according to polls. She managed to win 85% of the popular vote in the Democratic convention. That's right. I want to believe that Democrats in Utah don't do primaries. Instead, they do a convention. Officially, well, I think that's what Republicans do too. As you see, there's popular vote, but yeah, the votes are different in that. So, first off, where is the Utah congressional district? Let's go back to 2022 and see how Utah's second congressional district voted in. All right, so it's that west district right over there, as you see. And Republicans are smart. They're geniuses in Utah because why they're so good in Utah is they split Salt Lake City in half between the big counties. So you'll see this is the west side of Salt Lake City is in this district, and this is a smart idea because you don't want to collect all of Salt Lake City and make it one district. That's going to give Democrats an extra district, an extra seat in the House of Representatives. So to prevent that, you take your districts and you split up Salt Lake City. It will not impact these districts because allegedly Salt Lake City is is a pretty small city, a moderate city. Once again, however, reliably Democrat. But if you split all the city up into different like fourths, and the votes you already got over here, that should overpower Salt Lake, the remains of Salt Lake City you have taken. So yes, 59% for Republicans. This district is predicted to go Republican. I have no doubts that this district would go Republican because this is a very safe conservative area. You got majority of these counties in the district are strong Republican. We have these networks, 538 left-wing network, saying that it's going to be a safe Republican. If a left-wing network is saying safe Republican, that's a very, very good chances that Republicans will probably win this race. And it would be such a huge win for Democrats if Republicans lost. It would be a humiliation because this is a stronghold. This is a GOP stronghold. And luckily, I don't think this is going to come to that. Because once again, like the reasons I have said here, strong GOP battleground, etc. But yes, this is Utah's 2nd congressional district up for a special election after after a previous election in 2022. Voters are coming back to elect their U.S. House representative in the Utah's 2nd congressional district. So very interesting when it comes to that. So that concludes the Utah 2nd congressional district election. What do you guys think here? Anyway, I would say this is a very big win for MAGA Republicans. When it comes to that, they have defeated a more left-wing Republican who honestly I think needs to leave the GOP because guess what? The GOP is not happy with her. It does not support her her basis and her background. She needs to leave and she can join the Democrat Party because this party is not going to support and take on her recommendations on her platform. Definitely. Anyway, thank you all for watching. I'll see you guys in the next political episode.